Hello, you join me again, Jamie, on another video on Friend's Car Repair Corner. So today it is another mini video. If you watched my last one, which would have been the bonnet scoop spray up, we're going along with that kind of theme today, and yeah, gonna do the Joey headlights. So if you don't know what the Joey is, it's basically where you dismantle your headlights and you spray all of the chrome black, basically, or the innards black. I'm not going all black with mine. I'm keeping some chrome sort of in the inside, but I'll show you what I mean when we go through it. So let's get the lights out. I already have got the lights out and started, so I'll show you how to actually remove the lights when we put them back in. So I'll add that bit in now, I suppose, after this bit, and then we'll go into the the actual joeying of the headlights. So let's get to it. Right, okay, so to remove the light, there is 3 nuts, 8mm, there, and there. Okay, so you want to take those 3 off. You also want to unclip this from there, okay, and then finally, here, you have your hose. So this bit, that like basically will be clamped down, so you want to pull that open and pull it off of there. Then that is all disconnected. Once they're all out, that will then slide out. To gain access to this 8mm, it is easier if you drop this, which is, I believe, a T20 or T30. Mine do have 1, 2, I think, yeah, 3 T30s here. Once you've dropped that, you get easier access to there. But yeah, that is how you then remove the lights. Okay, so now that I've brought it inside, what I need to do is remove the outer ring. And I believe there are tabs around the outside that we just need to remove. Okay, I can't seem to figure out how to get this ring off, but I do seem to figure out how to actually remove the whole thing. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because my main focus is going to be to actually get in the insides here and spray all of the insides up. And then once I put it all back together, I wanted to give this a polish because, yeah, it's going a bit yellow and scratched up, and I can mask it off and then just spray the outsides. I mean, I don't have to take it off to spray it, but yeah, what I don't want to do is break any of the brackets and then have to do more glue. So yeah, if I can keep it on, I'll keep it on. That's going to be how I'm going to do it. If I need to take it off, then I'll take it off, but I'm just going to go with the process at the moment now, where I'm going to heat it up, and then I can try and pull this away from the actual back of the cluster. Remove the washer, which is this bit here from the outer ring. If we move it forward a bit, there's 2 tabs. Okay, so we've got one there and one round on the other side. So if I press this one in, kind of wiggle, you see what I mean? You've got to do that side and that side, and then that will come off like so. Okay, so that's that off, and that can be released back in. Don't try and take it off from here, because this is actually stuck on. You need to remove it from that clip. There we go. It's now split. Right, I believe this just pulls out. hope. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Right. Up there. Now what I need to do is give this a clean, give it a rough up, because yeah, it's going to be, all of this is then going to go, oh sorry, all of this is going to go black. Then all of this will go black. This I'll then sand and then polish, and that will then come out, yeah, nice and clear. So I have now masked up the front headlights, so I can now spray these. There's a couple of bits that I just need to go around with the scalpel just to clean it up, make sure it is all nice and neat. Same with this one. Then the glue on here, I just covered them up because I want to try and use as much glue as I can to, yeah, go back in. So I'm going to do these ones, got this and there. So that's all of the prep sort of side of things done. However, I do have some 1000 grit paper that what I'm going to do is just, yeah, go over everything here, all of the chrome, just so that the primer will then take to it. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do now, rough all of it up. Okay, so now that I have actually roughed them up, as you can see, I just need to now give them a clean with like an alcohol wipe. I have done these as well, and then yeah, I'm going to take them outside to the garden and we can start spraying them. It's all dry. It's kind of getting late now. I'm doing all of this now after work, but I really want to, yeah, actually get it primed so it can then dry, so that I can at least then put the black on tomorrow. So let's get to it. Right, let's just do it. I felt it was safe if I actually moved some of the stuff onto another bit. So yeah, just using one of the old cat toilets that we've got. Right, new can of black, let's go. Okay, another quick close-up then. So I'm desperately losing light at the moment. But can you see? You can sort of see where it doesn't, it looks a bit faded there. Like when it dries, that's what it seems to do. Looks a bit, so I'm hoping that with the actual lacquer, when that goes on, do you see what I mean? It's got a bit of like a line there, like I've missed, but I know I haven't. So yeah, as I say, I'm hoping with the lacquer, it's just gonna, yeah, make it pop, because it's definitely got the right amount of paint on them now. I need to get the lacquering because look at that sunset. It's nearly time, so yeah, I want to get some lacquer on so that I can then put it into the shed and let them dry. Is that how you lacquer? I don't know. But I'll give that a bit of time, let it settle, and then I'll do one more coat before I think I move it into the shed. Right, the sun has nearly gone. Let's see if I can give you a quick close-up then. It does look a lot better actually with the lacquer. Right, okay, so I don't know if you noticed, but I had a crack in my actual thing here. So what I've got is just like a little, like staple. It came with a staple gun. I think it's meant to be like a nail. But what I'm going to use is my soldering iron, just to hopefully be able to melt that sort of in to keep it together. That's my plan. I've tried super glue, but I only had some rubbish super glue in it. It didn't work. So that's what I'm going to try and quickly do now. That is in there. What I'm just going to do is just melt a little bit of plastic just over the top, just to make sure that I've not lost any plastic, etc. Just going to use the end of this pen, just melt a bit of that on top of there. Let that dry, and then I'll show you the other side. But yeah, everything is now in, so I just need to unmask and put back into the actual units. So I'll show you that shortly. That's now dry. I can hold that and stuff, look, even hold it like that and twist around. But yeah, so that's sorted. Yeah, I know there is still that crack bit sort of there at the top, but luckily because it's there, I'm pretty sure that once it goes in the unit you're not even going to see that bit, so I think I did all right. So here we have all of the bits brought inside. So what I need to do now is put these then in here. Okay, so as you can see on the sides, you've got these actual clips, and they actually clip in. So I'm just going to clip those in, and then can then attempt warming it all up to then stick back together. Right, so this is where they are at the moment, so not finished because, yeah, as I say, I want to clean the front faces of them. There is, yeah, as you can see here, like little marks that I think where I've then taken off the paper I've then missed, but luckily I have got like a touch-up pen so I can literally just fill that in with the gloss black that I've got. So yeah, next bits is just going to be to stick those in, but they just clip in. One of mine actually have to glue, so I'll sort that. And what I'll do is we will then cut back to when these are in the car, and then I'm going to then give these a polish. Okay, so the weather has been a bit rubbish recently, so I've just kept them inside for now, and I have roughed them up with 1000 grit paper on both, then 2000 grit paper on both. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to mask up the outsides here so that I can then use some T-cut and a drill and a polisher just to go over that, because I don't want the T-cut to then go onto the paint and it then start taking it off. So I'm going to risk it with some masking tape around the outsides just so that I can then polish these outside lenses, and then I can do little touch-ups. Like, as you can see, there's like little bits like here that just need a little bit of fill-in with the black sort of touch-up pen. But yeah, and then I'll show you the overall project once we've got these polished. Great. Right, I've given them a bit of a clean up, another little bit of a polish, taken all of the stuff off. I want to get these into the car now, so once they're in the car I can then give them another polish another day, etc. But for now they've come up really nicely as they are, so let's get these to the car.